Hello everyone. Before we get started with this video, I just want to wish you a happy Halloween month. If you enjoy my channel and you enjoy this video, please like and share. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you don't, instead of getting a treat,
you're gonna get a trick.
I watch YouTube videos and I read stories about people exploring abandoned buildings and abandoned houses. I was like that as well, until something happened to me. I encountered something that I couldn't even explain, but what I saw chilled me to the bones, to the point I don't even like stepping in dark rooms anymore. This happened to me about 8 months ago. I was a big fan of exploring abandoned buildings, and there was a hospital not too far from me that was abandoned about 45 years ago. It's run down and no one lives there besides maybe homeless people or squatters. Now what fascinated me about this building is because there was a urban legend or a rumor going around that that building is haunted. And to back up that claim, every homeless person or squatter that goes inside that place winds up dead. This intrigued me to go and investigate. So I got my stuff together and I grabbed everything that I need, all of the supplies that was going to be necessary for this little trip. After that, I got inside my car and I drove over there. When I got out, just like the pictures, the place was abandoned. The building was ran down. Trees and vines were growing everywhere outside of the building. Once I got closer to the building, I saw two double doors that were office hinges. I moved those doors aside and I began my journey inside that building. For the next 30 minutes, nothing happened. It was dead silence, but the silence was a little bit unnerving. It was so silent to the point I can even hear my own stomach gurgling. I pulled out a granola bar that I packed in and I ate that as I was walking around. After about an hour, that's when I heard something. Something that just threw me off. This noise came out of nowhere and it almost caused me to drop my flashlight. It was a little kid laughing. Like this little kid was playing hide and go seek with another kid. And then I heard footsteps running around me. I turned. I didn't see anyone. I was freaking out. I thought at one point I may have just imagined I heard those noises. And then I heard footsteps running around the building. I began to bust out in a cold sweat. My heart was thumping 1,000,000,000 miles per hour. I flashed my flashlight anywhere to try to figure out where the source of the noise was coming from, but I couldn't find it. I eventually decided to cut my trip short, and I was going to make my way to exit out of this building. But the minute I turned around, that's when I saw something. And what I saw, even right now as I'm telling you this, chills are running down my body. And, oh man, I'm having a very hard time catching my breath because I gotta explain this. But what I saw was, at first I thought it was a human being, but then its entire skin was gray and patchy and scaly. And then this creature, or whatever it was, turned around and I saw two wide black eyes. And then this creature let out a screech. And yeah, you guessed it, that was it for me. I dropped my flashlight and I ran the fuck out of that abandoned building. I didn't stop running. Even though my legs were about to give out on me, I persevered through. I can hear footsteps behind me and screaming behind me and a child's laughter behind me. But I didn't stop to look behind me. I just kept running until I got in my car and I drove off. As I was exiting out of the parking lot of the abandoned building, I saw that same humanoid creature staring at me. I don't know what it was, and I don't know if it was the one that was responsible for all the homeless people coming up dead. But whatever it was, I can assure you it wasn't a human being or an animal. It was something else, and I don't want to know what it was. Since then, I don't go and hunt in abandoned buildings anymore. I stopped doing that out of fear of what I may encounter.